to that song?
No.
No. If you're hosting some old acquaintances or just family and friends this New Year's Eve, but you haven't started planning, well, you only have about a day to go, but it's not too late.
Sarah Simmons is over in Studio B sharing some family-friendly and budget-friendly ideas for the perfect way to ring in 2015. Sarah?
And some last-minute great ideas.
Yes,
Lenee Valentine is here, event designer and founder of LeneeValentine.com.
Yes.
Thanks for coming in with these wonderful last-minute ideas, because all of us kind of get caught up in the holidays.
Yes.
And forget sometimes about New Year's Eve and the
Yeah, we
party.
do.
So we're only a couple days out.
Only a couple days out.
What is your best advice or the takeaway that people should have before planning for something
I
like
would say
this?
don't stress over it. We just came from Thanksgiving where there was so much cooking and planning, and Christmas and cooking and planning, and nobody really wants to cook right now. We
Okay.
just want to party and have a really good time.
Mhm.
So kind of grab and go. You can plan for a little bit, but don't stress over it. And just have a good time. Make light of it, make it easy, but make it pretty and fabulous.
Which you have done here, pretty and fabulous. Let's start from this end and tell me what you brought here and how easy it is to be able to accomplish.
Okay, this is just a vase that I have at home. I use this vase for everything. You can put bulbs in it, you can put watercolor, whatever, and I just stuck a ball on it to symbolize the dropping of the ball for New Year's Day. It's something kind of fun with a pop of color. You can pick up the hats from anywhere, from Walmart, from Target. I mean, they have Happy New Year pieces all over the place. Definitely add some glitter to your table, because that ties into the whole festive feel of New Year's Eve. So we got some colored hats and some plain hats. And even with the plates, you can use real plates, but for New Year's Eve, everybody wants to just kind of do things quickly. Grab disposable, but still make those fabulous too.
And all the party stores have them like that.
Yeah,
now. They're so pretty.
They do, and I picked those up from the party store.
Mhm.
So those have cheers on them, so you can still make them festive even though they're paper.
What about the little appetizers and that type of thing? How do we dress that up?
I am not a cook at all. So easy for me is the best scenario. So you can pick up these packages that have salami and cheeses and add some crackers, and then pull out your platters and then just make them nice and fancy. So don't leave them in the plastic container. And it looked like you really slaved over it when really you didn't.
Like you sliced all the cheese and salami
Yeah, just like-
yourself.
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
Another tip I thought was really interesting was you said instead of trying to bake like a whole dessert that everybody would like, was go and get the little individualized
Right
ones.
size, because people usually for New Year's Eve, you're just nibbling, you're talking and you're nibbling all day. Nobody wants to take a whole plate as though it's Thanksgiving or something. So just nibble bite sizes, and it's so good. So good. And there again, you don't have to work, you can pick those up from your local grocery.
Same thing as well with the idea with the shrimp
Same thing
cocktail.
with shrimp. Just dress
individualized.
it up. Just dress it up. You can, downsize it so people have bigger sizes, but 3 will probably fill them, maybe 4, and then they can just take it and they can go and continue to nibble and talk.
You also made a very good point about the drinks. Everybody talks about, imbibing over the holidays
Yes.
and specifically having alcoholic drinks, but you
Yes.
gave us a way to kind of, please everybody here.
Yes. So since we're always talking about alcohol, there is a group of people who do not want to have alcohol on New Year's Eve. So typically there's sparkling cider, which, is kind of the fallback. But I decided to jazz up the sparkling cider a little bit. So you can use sparkling cider, whichever flavor you like. And then we added some Goya mango juice, which is really, really good, and some Sprite.
Oh,
So
gives
it
it a
still
little more
keeps it
bubbly.
more bubbly, and it's really, really good. But you can add any flavor that you like to it, just to kind of give it a little bit more fizz. It's really good.
It right here?
Yes.
Okay,
It's really good. Really, really good. And keep it chilled.
That is fun.
And
And you never know that you're missing anything else.
Exactly.
Okay. At the end of the night, you were talking about really just sort of kind of looking forward to the new year and how
Yes.
everybody at the party can put together what you call a storyboard.
Yes, it's a storyboard, inspiration board. For me, I live by inspiration board. And so every year, at the end of the year, I start thinking of the goals for next year. So this is my inspiration board for this past year. And as you can see, Fox News is on that because that was one of my goals. And here I am today.
Look, see,
So
you're dreaming
there it
true for
is, there it is.
2014.
I believe in if you don't have a plan that you're going to fail without your plan. So just start giving that some thought, and by the first year of December, you should have your vision in front of you that you see and you can touch every single day and make those dreams happen.
Well, Lenee, it took you all year, but you did.
You're my man, right? I'm here.
And so are the rest of the crew here. They are here as well.
This is awesome.
I know. I wanted to ask you real quick, how did you do it with the roses? You said those are not real roses.
No, you can make those at your local craft store, but it takes a long time.
Is it a fall in it? Okay. There you go. You can have this.
Okay, all right, I'll serve everybody. There you go.
Okay.
So I'm on.
Thank you, Lenee.
Cheers, everybody.
LeneeValentine.com. Thank you for coming in. you, dear. Happy New Year.